doing here is not going to stop when it comes to these type of discussions. It's going to be for us and by us here on this platform when the media is telling us to look the other way. Your support is what helps us move forward. Join patreon.com/like it or not. Help us grow.
Like it or not, y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
It's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show like it or not. Rebecca Azure is in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, or real life ish. I live in life in the ATL.
Baby, you set my soul on fire every morning and every evening. Ooh. And maybe we can't get any higher, but if you like to take a ride, we can discover what we're hiding. Making you move, it sure looks good. Playing it
link with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad, let her ties in the hearse. I've been on a vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, do that ass survive, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit her to the sky change. Haters on a tirade, talking to their crib in their face, be still, let that hate stuff fade. We all want the same, we all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel bent from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. I'm trying to get grip, but it don't make sense, cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's capped. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. I'm burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do it at me, old man, tryna pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see that, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all. Heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad here, I'ma curve them all. 12 missed calls, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set list. Going past supper when I came for the breakfast. Put me in your prayers, I might put you on the guest list. Young, tell me reckless. Gold in my soul, got the same on the necklace.
Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Well, well. Oh, light it up, light it up. Oh, light it up, light it up. Well, well.
Yeah, I don't think they know that's my word. I don't think they know that's my word. Yeah, that's my hold up.
Big on the set, what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick check. With the kid, know I got the gift pack. Big on the set, what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick check. With the kid, know I got the gift pack.
Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Look, hey, I've been trill, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Look, wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one?
Slide for me, slide for me.
Can you slide for a real one?
Can you slide for me, slide for me?
Can you slide for a real one?
Ay,
Can you slide for a real one?
can't tell me nothing, I'm flexing stunting. Eating all my veggies in my pocket, half an onion. And that pack smell like a Funyun. Trump be beating, shit be humming. You can hear me round the corner before you ever see me coming. And they know just how we coming. Pants drumming, she gon' bust it open way before I finish thumbing. I can put you on some paper problem.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, people. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know the voice. Y'all know the sound. Your boy, James Bubba Williams, DJ Exclusive, is in the building. Hey, y'all. Woo. Bah, 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 bah. Feel like I ain't seen everybody in so long, man. Good to see everybody. Hope everyone is doing okay. Like it or not, it's about to go down one Saturday afternoon. Not the morning, but the afternoon. So make sure y'all stay tuned, man. We got more coming up. Like it or not, it's about to go down. Good afternoon, everybody.
I could really use a change of scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the matches they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, could be a hater like you. It could all it was. Pills to make the man, but that poison's gonna kill you from the inside out. So right now, say it with your chest now. Say it with your chest now. I'm young, I'm free. Ain't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time. It's my time to ride it. I'm young, I'm free. Ain't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time. It's my time. It's my time to ride it out. It's my time. Oh, cheers to all the haters, cause you proved to me that rising to the top was my destiny. And you can see whatever from behind me, but I'm still fly. I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, I could be a hater like you. It could all be worse. Clothes to make the man, but that poison's gonna kill you from the inside out. It's time. Say it with your chest now. Say it with your chest now.
Why would you say that, Mike?
I'm free. Ain't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time. It's my time to ride it. I'm young, I'm free. Ain't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time. It's my time to ride it out. It's your time. Oh, if you're on the bus, say yeah. Yeah. If you're on the train, say yeah. Yeah. If you gotta walk, say yeah. Yeah. Everybody's going somewhere. Yeah. Young or old, I really don't care. Yeah. Life has never really been fair. Yeah. So put your fist up in the air. Yeah. Say yeah. I'm young, I'm free. Ain't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time. It's my time to ride it. I'm young, I'm free.
Y'all have got me over here tickled. Reading here on this chat and everything else, man. I really missed y'all. I feel like it's been so long. I've had so much going on that, like today, I said, okay, I'm definitely going to be on the show today. I ain't got no DJing events. I'm not going out of town. I'm home. I'm situated. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. I got on camera. I'm like, oh, hold on. Now I look good. Hold on. I look fly. Wait, I look good. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Let me do a few shout outs real quick. I feel I haven't done this in so long, so y'all got to bear with me, okay? Juanita, good afternoon to you. Warren Entertainment, he tweeted good afternoon. I'll be wanting to say morning so bad. Sheila Blessing, what's going on? Hollywood, what's going on, Hollywood? Janice Oliver, Meat Cakes, Priscilla. Mike Richards, what's going on? Mike got me tripping over here. Oh, because Mike said something. This one's for y'all. I don't know if y'all heard about NASA launching this shuttle. So NASA is launching a satellite to say sorry to the aliens. So apparently they're aliens, and NASA is launching a satellite to say sorry to them. And they're calling it the Apollo G. Apollo G, like the Apollo. Anyway, it probably went over y'all heads. Good afternoon again. Looney Tunes, what's going on? Sage Dragon, Reagan Lennon, what's going on? Pamela Jones, missed you too. Noisy Beast, good afternoon. Jay Clee, Tracy, hey Tracy, good to see you. D Cookie, D Cookie, okay. D, what's going on? D Deb, good afternoon to you. Oh my gosh, Denise, what's going on? Let me see who else I'm missing. Emily Swamp, I see you. Pam McGon, Industrial Arts. Hey, what's going on, Industrial Arts? Good to see you. Snack Bethel, what's up, family? Good to see you. Man, I feel like I ain't seen everybody in so long. Sean Payne, what's going on? And I think I got everybody, man. Hey, if you have not already, please like, share, subscribe, and keep this channel going, man. We're here on the Benjamin Dixon channel. And shout out to Benjamin Percy Parnell Parsonsville Dixon, who was doing his doggone thing. I can't cuss because the pastor's here. The pastor would get on me. But shout out to the Pastor Ben, man. Love you, brother. Keep doing your thing. And this next song is requested by Ben, but it's probably like one of our all-time favorite songs that I've heard. So when here you go.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we
Now I gotta put y'all on mute because if not, I'm gonna be singing all over the place. Hey, Sean, what's going
I
on?
want you and I can't wait. Don't wanna spend a minute without you. I know you feel the same.
Really, David?
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come give me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And
Hey, Charlie. Good to see you, Charlie.
ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love.
Ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin Dixon's on the screen, y'all.
Feels nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love, I can't fake it. When I'm with you, my legs go weak. Yeah. Can you hear it? I think my heart just skipped a beat. Yeah. This feeling is getting so strong. Love me till the morning, love me all night long. There's something special about you. You're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come to me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're
Lily, good morning. Oh, good afternoon, Lily.
Come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love. Won't you love me till the morning? Love me in the evening. You know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours? Show me that I'm yours. You know just what I want. Won't you love me like the last time? Like our time was right now. Show me what it's about. Love me till the morning. Love me in the evening. You know what I want. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, babe. So come give me love. All of your love. Won't you love me till the morning? Love me in the evening. You know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours? Show me that I'm yours. You know just what I want. Won't you love me like the last time? Like our time was right now. Show me what it's about. Love me till the morning. Love me in the evening. You know what I want. All of your love.
Whew, it's hot, man. That was Come Give Me Love, y'all. That's by King Sis. If you can look it up, y'all look it up, man. It is a great, great song. One of my favorites, Ben's favorite, and I still got to send that track to Ben, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Because like it or not, it's about to go down. Snack Panther said, when is the mixtape coming out? Man, okay, so I probably got mixtapes that I can put out of like non-copyright, well, copyrighted music, but I do need to do a non-copyrighted version. So y'all stay tuned for that. I can make that happen. Yeah. DJ Exclusives Jam, the Like It or Not mixtape. The Like It or Not mixtape coming soon. Y'all stay tuned for that, man. Like it or not, it's about to go down. Y'all stay tuned.
You should ride on me, keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck, I know it's all up. Everything good, keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all love. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love.
So my boss said to me, "You are the worst train operator ever. How many trains have you derailed in the past year?" I said, "I don't know. It's hard to keep track." Rebecca better hurry up and get her, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. NJ, how you doing? Hippie Ninja, what's going on? Shane Dragon, Sheila Bledson. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. But don't waste my energy, my energy. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy. I keep it tight, don't let nobody get close to me. My heart is right, don't question my integrity. No, I thought we would be just fine, and I thought your heart was like mine. But let me find out, you've been going around throwing shots, running plots. Come on, man, tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell them I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my loyalty, my loyalty. I let you in back then because I couldn't see, but now it's clear you ain't ever been true to me. My intuition ain't ever lied, I had to leave. Handle your business, do what you think you need to do to get your revenge. But you won't break me, God as my witness. Past the point of no return, I'm on a mission. Tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell them I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my.
Like it or not, on the Benjamin Dixon Show channel, man. It's good to see everybody's bright and smiling faces, man. I feel like it's been so long, like I said. Been all over the place doing everything. I've been getting flued out and going on expensive dates, and none of that is true. Actually, I've been right here, maybe going out of town a little bit, DJing everywhere, just, yeah, having a great time, living life, But yeah, glad to be back. Glad to see everybody. Fishbone, what's going on? Shade Dragon, Tracy, Mike. Shout out to Mike, man. Mike said he got a place for me in Abu Dhabi, man. I am on the way. And it's funny because I just looked at a video on Abu Dhabi last night while I was outside. I'm like, oh, wouldn't mind going to check that out and see what's going on. It might be a little cool, a little fun. I cannot get over it. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's take a second to just admire how I look. David, can you put me on the full screen for me real quick? David, can you do that? Full screen me? Just like, I'm really proud of myself. I look good. I'm sorry. I just got to say that. Tell everybody, I look good. I'm sorry. Let's lost a little weight. Got some new glasses. The beard still bearding. So all right. I feel good. Okay, Dave, you get moving back now. Okay. I'm finished gloating and being proud of myself. Okay. But it's good to say, man, if you haven't already, go like, share, subscribe, all the other good stuff. We are broadcasting right now on 3 different channels. We have the Benjamin Dixon Show channel that we're streaming on right now. We have Rebecca Azor's channel. Make sure you go check that out. And I'm streaming on my channel as well, too. So if you haven't already, go to follow my page. Y'all go on it over and y'all like it, share it, subscribe to it, and so I can build my numbers up. I'm trying to get like everybody. See my camera. Oh, boom. Okay, there we go. My camera been acting up all day, probably because they hadn't been turned on in goddamn on a month or so. So yeah, y'all bear with me. Anyway, man, y'all go like the page. Y'all please, 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 so I can get my followers up and get monetized. But I'm not looking forward to that because I don't drop enough videos yet. I'm trying to find the time, and I promise I will. There's a lot of restructuring going on with my job, so after a while, I may have more time than I anticipate. We'll see. Hey, if you haven't already, patreon.com/like-it-or-not. Patreon.com/like-it-or-not. And also tip your host if you can. You have Rebecca at Becca's Voice, if I'm not mistaken. Ben, who doesn't have a phone. So there's Ben. Then you have David, DKG87. And then you have me, your DJ, Granny Panties. No, is it Granny Drawers? Granny Drawers is my mom's Cash App, but she'll make sure I get it. If you have Venmo, DJ X3C on Venmo as well too, y'all. Anywho, y'all, Rebecca should be ready momentarily here. I'm going to play one more song, and then we get this thing started. Like it or not, it's about to go down. Good afternoon, everybody. It's going to be a hell of a show. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Tyler, shout out to Tyler. What's going on, Tyler? Good to see you. And thank y'all all so much, man. I love y'all. I mean it. Y'all got me blushing. Let's start.
Sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, no, no. I know it's hard to be polite, and it's easy being petty. My mama used to tell me, gotta use you when you ready. Man, it's crazy how my brother said it could've been my cell. It's either prison or a grave, that's what everybody tell me. Man, life ain't a beach, it's a female dog. I'm staying 10 toes down, though I still might fall. Oh yeah, now I done came through, knocking pictures off your wall. Cause loving people who persecute you, it's still a tough be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel like disrespect, help me turn my other cheek and say sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, no, no. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No. See, it's hard to be polite. It's easy being petty. Mama used to tell me, gotta use you when you're ready. Cause I ain't working on my own timing. Ain't got no diamonds on me, but I stay shining. Yeah, yeah. They say the world would be a better place if we take out the hate. Stop all the hate right now. Yeah. Let's keep it real, it'd be better if we just subtract the fake. Yeah, so be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel like disrespect, help me turn my other cheek and say sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me, no. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me, no, no, no.
here is not going to stop when it comes to these type of discussions. It's going to be for us and by us here on this platform when the media is telling us to look the other way. Your support is what helps us move forward. Join patreon.com/like it or not. Help us grow.
Like it or not, y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
It's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show like it or not.
What we're doing here is not going to stop when it comes to these type of discussions. It's going to be for us and by us here on this platform when the media is telling us to look the other way. Your support is what helps us move forward. Join patreon.com/like it or not. Help us grow.
Like It or Not starts now.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon.
Good afternoon and welcome to Like It or Not, where we're free to tell the truth.
And not care who doesn't like it.
Dang, my computer is doing 6 jobs. It's like it's getting crazy. It's overheating. So give me like 2 seconds and I'm BRB. Because if y'all don't hear that, it's cooking. It's cooking. Give me a second. I'll BRB.
And making oxtails over there.
DJ Exclusive, man. It's good to see you, man. How have you been?
Brother Ben, I've been all right, man. Just out here lifing real hard, trying to keep my head above water.
Make your way if you can.
Okay. How you been, man? Good to see you.
It's good to be seen, man. Good to be seen and not viewed.
Amen, somebody.
Listen, one thing black men got, we got our cliches, man. We got our ways of talking. Like, ain't nothing going on but the rent.
Exactly.
Don't take no wooden nickels.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to everyone in the chat room.
Man.
I just already said good morning or good afternoon to everybody. But hey, everybody, it's good to see y'all. Denise, Looney Tunes. Who else we got? We got a whole lot of people. I shouldn't even start it.
Right.
Now I got to go and find everybody who's saying hello.
Okay.
Hello. Let's start the show. We getting started. We are getting started. Nice glasses, man. I see you got new glasses game going on.
Man,
and they got you out of focus.
6 months to get them. Yes, Doc, they bifocus right here and then
it has you out of focus. Great glasses, but they got you out of focus on here.
Really? I can't.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
There you go. That's
now.
Well, it was.
I think I messed up some of my camera too, because Rebecca, I need there. Yeah.
I think it's the glasses. It wants to focus on the glasses, but you look great though. I just wanted to tell you that I can see. Is it Ozempic? I'm just kidding.
No, it's not Ozempic, but it is a triglyceride.
Ozempic. It shows you didn't do this on your own. Why would they make that up? Oh, your cup is green.
Is that an actual song?
What?
Yeah,
wait.
First of all, your cup. Oh, are you looking at your cup in the screen?
You see it? Your cup is green, huh, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm like, wait, bro.
The big old country green cup. So
we can't see it, sir.
It's blending in with your background.
Yeah, it's the green screen thing. It
doing this thing.
That's
hilarious.
crazy. You saw that?
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a real song.
Yeah.
Ozempic. It shows you didn't do this alone.
What? It's that popular of a song?
They remix it to the
they break down in harmony and everything.
Yeah, you know how online does. They'll take it and they'll do that kind of stuff. So yeah, shout out to the people who are on Ozempic. I ain't hating on it, baby. You see, I can't afford it because I'm already slim, but I can't afford it. If I could, I would lose a couple more, and get on. The girls are skinny, honey.
Okay, right. And when I tell you it's doing double duty because the diabetes is down and then the weight is down. I'm like, okay, you better work double duty.
Okay, is that what you're on? Are you really on Ozempic?
It's not Ozempic, but I know it's a
Marjoram, look, Marjono.
Monjaro.
Yeah, Monjaro.
No,
Yeah.
it's one of them, but it's the same ingredient that's in Ozempic, but it's not Ozempic per se.
Okay, well,
It's
I see where
Ozempic.
going.
It's Ozempic adjacent.
Okay.
Look.
So that was facts. Ozempic.
And look, it works.
Look, it works for people who I think are because the actual drug, the semaglutide or semaglutide adjacents, they are supposed to be for people who are pre-diabetic or diabetic, for them to lower their blood sugar or control it and their weight, those type of things. But you know, they got on the market as a weight loss. You know, it helps with weight loss, but there are women who are like me, who are naturally slim, who are taking it as well to get that skinty, or because that's back. If you haven't noticed, in Hollywood, you're seeing girls who are going back to that really, really, really thin phase, which is okay. And some people are on Ozempic. Some people can't take Ozempic. So again, they're trizepatides. There's those, and where they're taking those.
Y'all sound like y'all know what y'all talking about. I would have no idea if y'all were making up words right at this point.
Look, and tetracyclines.
Okay, tetracyclines.
Right, but no, I've learned about this only because I have a person in my life that I know, and I was like, I don't think you should be getting on that. You know, I don't think it's safe. I don't think it's healthy. But she was schooling me like, I know what I'm talking about, and she schooled me on it. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Some people are on Berberine, which is what they call nature's Ozempic. Berberine, which is nature's Ozempic. It's actually like it's not any kind of chemical drug. It's a nature thing, which is also supposedly studies show that helps balance out your blood sugar levels as well. And
what's it called, Rebecca?
Berberine.
That sounds like an old school black lady name.
It does.
Like,
so my grandmother and her grandmother was Elvestein's and Roy Dale's and Berberine.
Granddaughters.
Yeah, it was Berberine's grand cousin, Roy Dale's first and third cousin behind Gertrude and Estelle.
It is Gertrude, Estelle, and Berberine.
Oh,
and my
like the singing group from the 50s.
It does. And my mama name is Bertha. It's just
it looks like you titled your stream, accidentally titled it Leftist Mafia. Everybody conversation.
Lord.
They came in because they thought it was Leftist Mafia.
So sorry.
Come on in,
stay, please.
Let me get this right. What's the name of the show?
Like it or not, boy coming over here suing us now. Come on now.
Listen, y'all be nice. Leftist Mafia audience, if you are looking for me, this is my show, my Saturday show, Like It or Not, with Rebecca Azor on the Benjamin Dixon channel.
We just side items, James.
I apologize for this.
We just backup dancers.
Don't touch nothing. Sat down somewhere. Here's my DJ to my left. And here is my co-host, Benjamin P. Dixon. So be nice, okay? Don't touch nothing. Sat down and get prepared for it.
Enjoy
really good show, okay? So much happened. And I know that we covered some of that, Benjamin, on the other day when we popped up during the week. And ever since then, there was not the Leftist Mafia, was some seasoning. We were... The Leftist Mafia is also my show, but it's not the Leftist Mafia with seasoning because this show was first. This show was for a long time. It's been out there for a minute. But with that being said, no. What's also been out there, who's also been out there for a minute, was Representative Congressman Al Green, who we talked about, Ben, a few days ago here on Like It or Not. And we discussed that also on the Leftist Mafia. But we discussed that in a way where I was saying nobody stood up with them. But to see because they cleared me, they're like, girl, it's called censure. So the censure that happened, I hope I'm saying that correctly, because Ben is also.
What did you? How? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, no problem.
The censure. CEN.
No, you're saying it right. I'm just saying you said somebody cleared you.
When they had when 10 whites and white adjacents Democrat people.
Mhm.
Al Green's colleagues decided to vote for him to have some kind of, reprimand for him disrupting the State of the Union address. They voted for him, and do you have a picture of that, David? Could you grab that? Great, I love this photo. This one's really powerful.
Yeah.
But grab a photo of the 10 traitors, the 10 they not like us. The 10 them people. Grab a photo of them, but to show you that the white and the white adjacent Democrat people. I really want to have this conversation. To be clear, I might do also a monologue on this one, but so to me, the people who are complicit as the people who voted for him to be reprimanded for his behavior, for him calling out that Medicaid there's no mandate actually for what Donald Trump is doing to eradicate or change up Medicaid. But the people who sat there when he was being walked out, to me, are just as complicit as the people who voted for his reprimand. And then for him to be on the floor when they were all agreeing, for what was going to happen next for Representative Al Green, which means that it's just going to be like a stain on his congressman record. It's not going to have him where he's no longer seated or anything, but the censure. But having those same Black colleagues come around him and be singing "We Shall Overcome," to me is nasty work. Y'all was sitting in the room when he walked out, but want to hold hands and say "We shall overcome." It just brings me into a place where I really want to highlight the performativeness of the Democrats. I think right now is not the time for them to be performative. I ain't even mad at them. It's embarrassing. And Ben, we talked about this, love Jasmine Crockett. I believe in her. I think she's very, very authentic. I believe that with all my heart, but I do believe that there are times we're not always going to get it right. And in this moment, my good sis Jasmine didn't get it right. Dancing to They Not Like Us, and then sitting inside the room when the only person that represented They Not Like Us was Congressman Al Green, who walked out. Got carried out when he decided to make what the people are calling good trouble. Wearing pink isn't good trouble. Holding up your little sign isn't good trouble. This is 2025. If you guys think that they are not privy to the activities or the old ways of, how I used to try to make your messages heard, they are. When they saw that Congressman Al Green did that, and let's be clear, it's not Al Green. That's not that Al Green, but we love them all, okay? And we honor all of our Al Greens. This is the actual congressman who graduated from the highest of Seven Hills over in Tallahassee, Florida. That is Florida A&M University. That Al Green, he got basically, carried out, walked out, and his colleagues sat there. And I guess because they wanted to exercise their right and their voices by getting up as Donald Trump talked. If you don't think that the Republicans already had that in mind, that would happen, and they kept them cameras straight up off that side of the room, nobody's seen it. The revolution was not televised. Nothing was something. And I think we gotta stop with the performativeness. I understand that the place that people want to go to get more eyes on them is on the internet. Well, utilize your page to start saying things or saying what you're going to do next or yada, yada. I don't want to see. I know right now we want that. We want to feel like we want to relate to our leaders, but that was so 4 years ago. I'm not there anymore. And 4 years before that, there was now there's so much. You guys are behind. This is not the time to do these things. On the other day, we were speaking about it, Ben, where our leaders are in power. You have a certain power that this is the particular time to flex that power and not to be performative. I don't want to wake up the day before or the day of the State of the Union and my beautiful Black sister that revealed that she had no rhythm Jasmine Crockett is over there doing it like us. I don't understand. It took me until to watch it on Thursday night with the Leftist Mafia. And it was sad. I had to watch it with my white brothers, right? And it just made me real sad because I have secondhand embarrassment from that. But I know that she's stronger. I know that girl, she can speak her behind off. She can give the example. She can call people out. She can, she can be in that room. She can do all the things. But I want for our leaders to understand that we're not saying you can't be happy and you can't do, but this is not the time because you are our leaders. And what's required of you will not be what's required of us in the media, and would not be what was required of the constituents or the people who are on the ground trying to get the knowledge and know what's going on. We all have different tasks and assignments in these next 4 years. And if we sway from it, we're going to keep ending up at the same place or even more behind.
Facts. I'm looking because this is where through this clip right here, I think this is not the right angle, but the angle where we could see Jasmine Crockett. Notice, okay, here it is. They're gonna escort him out, and we'll see Jasmine Crockett just sitting there looking unfazed. And again, I actually
we love her here. We are stands for Congresswoman Crockett.
Yes, I do. But I'm with you 100%. Every single person who just sat there and let that happen. Look at all of them stone faced. Look at Hakeem Jeffries over there. I'm pointing like y'all can see my finger. Look at him over there just sitting and just letting this man stand on his own. This is why Democrats lost. This is why they continue to lose. This is why we are in the situation we are in right now, because none of them actually take this fascism as seriously as they yell. They yell, Trump is a Nazi. Okay, so then we got to govern ourselves a little bit differently than we did in 2016. Yep. We can't do it this year like y'all did it in 2020. Matter of fact, how y'all did it in 2016 wasn't sufficient. So why would we repeat the same thing? Have you seen the video of them choose your fighter, pick your fighter, where all the ladies from Democratic Party was there doing the little pose like they were an avatar in a video game?
When did they do that?
Yeah. Because they did one with with Divine Nine, and then I saw the Democratic Party with that, and that was let me see. Gotcha.
Here's the thing. In normal times, we probably wouldn't give them this much hell over something so silly.
Yeah, back then we'd be like, yeah.
Isn't that cute? Look at them doing little avatars like they fighters. Isn't that something special? Today, in the year of our Lord 2025, when we literally have a fascist coup taking over the United States of America, dismantling the United States of America from within, social media is a war. If you're not engaging in social media, politicians, like it's an all-out war, you don't really understand what's going on. You're not on social media to be cute in any form. You're not on social media to just, try to get likes. If you're not using social media to literally fight back against the machine that MAGA created to get into power again, then you're not really helping us right now.
Yeah. And I, like I said, I believe that the people who I don't know if we have a video of them singing "We Shall Overcome" either. Like, I really want y'all to see this in real time. But they're just as complicit as the people who, that's how I believe it. But the people who voted against him and wanted him to have that as a stain on his record as congressman, as long as he's been congressman, nasty work. There's always going to be people who are not really, who got the seat, who are sitting in the Democratic seats, who do not believe Democrat, who are more conservative and right-leaning, not even centrist. They are literally conservatives, MAGA people, and the guys and the wool of Democrat, right? And they will be the eyes and the ears for the right to appear, what we say, bipartisan. And I said we had to hang up that bipartisan It got me now.
She got-
You had me in a chokehold. It would loosen me. Okay, loose me. Bipartisan. I do not want to like deal with that vibe anymore, baby. They don't like us. And I wouldn't even say I'm even an us at this point. I can't even lean with it and rock with it onto the left. I can't do it. And you know I ain't leaning over to the right, baby. I'm not doing that either. I'm just at a place where I want change. I want change, and you know it ain't gonna be from the right. But the left is not an inviting place. They are divided. There's no decorum. They're not together. They don't know how to be one. Even when you're not even agreeing with each other, they do not know how to appear as as one group of people. They just don't.
Mm-hmm. And someone that on the outside looking in, because y'all know I don't do the politics thing a lot, but Rebecca, I wholeheartedly agree. It's like ever since starting to do this, everything, and just seeing how everything has been operating and being more involved with it, it's just like at this point, both sides can KMA. You know what KMA means? Both sides can KMA, because at this point, what are we doing? Like y'all, like you said, on the left, we seem like we fight and y'all scream and y'all yell, y'all talk a big game, but your bark is worse than your bite. Your bite ain't about nothing at all. And it sucks because it's getting the short end of the stick all the way around.
It is. And there's so much I think that our leaders can use their platforms for and still be looking for the attention that they'll get online. Please don't use it just to like, if you were going to do They Not Like Us. I thought that she was doing that. Mind you, I never. I was gonna say maybe we should play it, but I don't know if we'll get hit.
No, let's play it. Like, I don't want to drag her into the ground.
No, I don't either. I feel I hate even talking about it. But what I want to say is, seeing it, I thought that she was ready to shut it down, but I didn't even know why she was doing it. I watched it on mute for 5 seconds because secondhand, and then I tried to watch it again. So I thought two things: she was going to sit it out, and that's why she was saying They Not Like Us, or she was going to go in there. And we were going to get ready to see where she's like that interview that she gives as an analyst, a political analyst over there with Abby Phillips, when she gets everybody at that table together. She's not afraid of who she's speaking to. She will clear the room. Her and her law background, her being from Texas, her being a Black woman. Okay, a millennial congresswoman. So all of those things I'm really, really proud of. She's very intelligent, all the things. And I want to make sure that we don't just, with all that the Democrats have to do right now, I think when your constituents are watching you, I understand people are like, well, they should be allowed to. Well, they should be allowed to. No, baby, not in this 4 years.
Yeah.
When nobody's watching them and they're at home with their husband and their kids and on their own time, baby, do as you please. But as you are in the eye of the public, let us know how you're using your power. We know all the other things. Let us know how you're using your power, because that is what's pivotal in every single day. If we didn't have another executive order every day, Donald Trump meeting with the ops every single day, while we're worrying about one thing over here, he's making sure that we're too overwhelmed to consume the news, so that he's dropping other stuff, this and that. And then all the Democrats want to do is talk about a Speaker of the House's assistant getting a DUI. That's all you got? That's it? We got to do better. We got to do better. You utilizing your pages, and please, y'all don't get mad at me, because I want our politicians and our, representatives to have a good time. But what has that done for you as they use TikTok?
Here's the other thing, though. Here's the thing that bothers me a little bit more about this is everything that you said as a baseline. Let's start there. Everything that you said, I agree with. I want to add on top of it. They are also absorbing all the energy, all the resources, all of the reach, right? They're big units. Like they get into social media and everybody goes to them. Like, let's see what Elizabeth Warren is saying. Cool. Let's see what any of them are saying. Let's see what Jasmine Crockett is saying. Great. Understand why. But if you're not leveraging that power for good, then you're literally wasting that same power that could be used by everybody else who knows what time it is. Like there are people out here who know what time it is. The people out here who's fighting like hell. There's people out here who's holding the line. And to have politicians now be in the way when you're not really fighting for real. Like if you voted for anybody, if you voted for any of Donald Trump's picks, you're not like us. You don't really understand what time it is. If you sit still and go like business as usual, you're not like us, because it's not business as usual. And so now they're positioned as our leaders, I guess de facto leaders, because they're politicians and they're well known, but they're not leading. They're leaving us out here to dry and fight this for ourselves. Hakeem Jeffries, one of the biggest letdowns and the biggest disappointments. And no, let me phrase that. I really never had any faith in Hakeem Jeffries, but he's kind of bearing that out. Like he's the leader of the Democrats right now. And at this point, what is he doing? What are they collectively organized doing? Nothing. In fact, the most the most organizing we've seen has been against Al Green. They got 10 people, 10 Democrats to vote against the one guy who stood up to this fascist. They need to get out of the way.
They got to get out of the way right now. If this is what you're going to do, and you know, our light-skinned brother Al Green with the suave mente with the suave mente slick back, you know, it's crazy how people could really hold on to a hairstyle. Like, sir, like
Rebecca,
like 80 years old, Rebecca.
Jerry Curl juice is just dripping all in the back with the cane. Okay,
slick back.
With the slick back. Are you gonna play it? Because I never. We watched it last week and I had my head down, or this. Like,
really?
Because I can't. I don't know. I get this real.
The
so
second hand.
What does the caption say? What does the caption say? Let me see.
So it says, go ahead.
The state of this union will begin shortly. I'm going to be in attendance. Do not watch. Huh?
And here, so and y'all, when I saw this, I'm thinking to myself, okay, you playing that song, you doing this whole little dance and this whole get up. Okay, boom, you got the people excited. You make it seem like you about to go in there and cause some ruckus. So when I heard that Al Green had got removed, I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, Jasmine and the whole crew, they didn't set some stuff off in there. No,
baby, they didn't.
No,
I had to watch it.
Not a damn thing.
I couldn't even bring myself to support
the way I was sleepy.
Well, I didn't even bother watching that. I wasn't gonna
at all.
I wasn't gonna waste my energy on that. I watched Star Trek: Strange New Worlds and finished that series because I've been off of the internet for a while watching stuff. But I couldn't even bring myself to support her this week on social media. Not that that's a big deal, but like normally I'm gonna protect Black women, especially when MAGA is coming after them. It's just like obligatory. It's just a natural reaction. But this week I saw a couple people attack her. I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like she felt when she sat down on Al Green. I just let it pass right on by. So
no, I didn't see.
I got her back next week. I'll be I'll be standing on the wall for Jasmine next week. But this week I had to sit down.
Same thing. You know what's funny? It's the same thing with like when it comes to us. When they reading me for filth in the comments, it depends on what my comment was about. Sometimes I don't be in the comments for real. But when I do go to the comments, I'm talking about after the show airs or something like that. And maybe if I said something, I'd be like, you know what? This person's right. I actually appreciate their take on this. Let me go sit in the corner and think about what I've done, which is not often. But let me go sit in the corner and think about what I've done. That is a rare event. But as a leader in power, though, I just feel like you're held to a different standard, right? We signed you up for this. And you say you gotta be at the State of the Union. And you say, you know, of course you made a play on word, the state of this union. That is a 4 years ago tactic, baby. And it's not going to work in 2025. I'm going to need y'all to really, you know, show up like something. Go ahead.
JR is saying, asking, why aren't you talking about the $1 trillion tax cuts? Jasmine is dancing, but she's also calling out Trump's BS. Listen, we support Jasmine more than probably.
We love her.
We got her back.
Love her to death.
Goes deep, right? If we can't not call out people, especially those who are not like making some serious missteps, right? a huge part of the problem of why we are where we are is communication, social media. And if you don't, I don't want to have to give a dissertation on that, but clearly MAGA gained power through social media. It is the misuse of social media right now. It is the misuse of the fact that Democrats can't organize. Democrats can't organize to get Hakeem Jeffries did not stop those 10 Democrats from voting with Republicans to censure Al Green, who actually stood up. See, at this point, you're not going to really have more people who are willing to stand up as boldly as he did because nobody had the man's back. That's a problem. And we got to call that out. How are we going to stop Donald Trump's next round of tax breaks? How are we going to stop Donald Trump from completely gutting the federal government if we don't have an opposition party that's up to the task? And so, yeah, the same time we calling out Republicans on level 10, if you're uncomfortable with us pointing out on level 3, like we're like level 3 criticizing these folks, we
and we don't even want to do it because she black.
We don't even want to do it. But at the same time, it's like, come on, Queen, come on. We have great expectations of her. We have great expectations of her.
So, David, I love you, mean it, and I get what you're saying. I don't think that Al Green had to give any notice to what he was going to do because they were all, with everything that's been going on, it's like, the expectation wasn't that it would have been like we were all together, but this shows how the Democrats are not together. They're not in the same space. And so I feel like in this moment, when Al Green did what he did, at least people could have stood up with him. They sat down and yes, it did give. I don't want my Democrats to just appear as politicians. And that's what they appeared as. I don't want, especially, and I do have to single out the black ones. Like right now, black people are being targeted way more than anybody. And black people are part of all of the target groups that from Donald Trump. They're part of all the target groups in Donald Trump's whole situation, his whole takedown. And they're literally at the top of each to disappear, to remove them. DEI, immigration, police officers, all the things. Go ahead, Ben. Sorry.
I'm sorry, but what are they doing? Democrats, they want to put you in prison. They want to put you out of power, put you out of office, arrest you, and some of these people want to execute you. Why are we playing like it's 2016, 2020? Why is there not complete and total solidarity to one by one? Democrats should have kept interrupting until every one of them were removed. That's what this time calls for. And anything short of that is insufficient. And listen, we can yell all day, all we want at MAGA. We will. Don't nobody. I have the somebody called Dr. Mack and said, Dr. Mack, pray for Brother Ben. Why? And he said, why? He said, because he's the most hated man in MAGA land. I take that as a badge. I appreciate that. Don't nobody go after MAGA like us. But right now, it's kind of like we're looking over to our left, looking for Democrats who's supposed to be out there fighting with us, and they ain't doing it. And then when they do, it becomes performative.
Yeah,
we ain't got time for performance. It's a
remember what they did?
Out fight.
Remember what they did? 4 years ago when they allowed the Black Caucus allowed people. Whoa.
Yeah. I didn't see it myself either.
I just let it go past. But some stuff I just passed by. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Oh my God. We can't choose our fighter because y'all not. And here's the thing. We never said that none of these women are fighting for things. But we're talking about, listen, y'all doing all of this. Choose your fighter before the State of the Union address. And y'all was sitting in there and
didn't do nothing.
And didn't even back the one person who had the spine to do something. Didn't even back them. But then they came and saying, "We shall overcome."
Yes, play that video. That was the last video. The one that he put in the link. Play that video, please.
And it's really one of them things. It don't matter if they knew or they didn't know. Y'all should have stood y'all asses up anyway and supported this man, bro.
And I know everyone is like, why they're doing what they got to do. Da, 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 da. Here's my problem. We cannot expect less and set the bar down to the floor. for the people that we put in office to serve us. And the reason I'm not trying to make Jasmine Crockett the level, but this is one of the many. Mind you, this video is out there too. Not only was it They Not Like Us, in the same day they made the Pick Your Fighter video. In the same day, on the State of the Union. When that could have been a day you decided not to show up, maybe. You may have gotten a stain on your record too. But we're talking about this man who is the most dangerous man in decades as far as not giving a dang about actual policy and actual laws. And he's a felon. This is who we have in office, who is bringing on people who are willing to dig in our personal information, who are willing to take what's left of America and sell it off, because the State of the Union was really a business meeting. That's what it gave. And to sell off what's left of America and all these things, and to make a $5 million lottery or pay to stay scheme for immigrants to come in. This is what we're talking about here. So when we are looking at these little games and these little cutesy things, they're great for if our country was at least at a balanced place. We're not even at a balanced place. We are way off the scale, and MAGA is shooting up with everything that we need to make it to another day.
Oh my
let's
God!
be for real.
Look, they are. Folks, okay, no, I'm gonna put that one comment back. That sister was saying, protect Jasmine, protect
All day.
Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, we got that. I agree with you, Angela Bassett.
Angela, we're gonna protect her.
I
We
love
gotta call them out.
I love the name though, Angela Bassett. I don't know. It's just,
I love the picture for real.
And the Abby is awesome. We love Jasmine. We're gonna protect her just as much as I go into the comments and protect Ayanna Pressley. I used to live in her district when we lived in Massachusetts. We're gonna fight for Black women no matter what, unless you Candace Owens, then you can get
especially on International Black Women's Day.
Come on, we're gonna do that. But at the same time, what we're saying right here, right now, is that this is a critical time. This is go time. This is, you're either all in or you're all out, because we can't have people who are like playing around with this, especially when you have a moment like Tuesday night. Was it Tuesday night? Or I think it was Tuesday night when Al Green did what he did. That is the energy. That is the expectation. That is the bar for our political leaders. If you're not doing that, Democrats, what are you doing? You don't have voting power, right? Right now, you don't have voting power. You might have procedural power, but they're not even using procedural power. The Democrats in the Senate aren't blocking Republicans the way Republicans blocked Democrats when Democrats were in the majority. Democrats are not even using or leveraging that power. And it's unfortunate, but we got to call them out. And it's not even unfortunate. It's required of us. We must call them out, because these people we are fighting are after us. They're after our lives. They're after our livelihood. They're destroying our. I don't even have to explain anymore.
They're destroying it all. But let's take it back to the video before this one, David. Take it back to the video before this one, because I want you guys to see how they went into We Shall Overcome. Let's take a listen, please.
Sure.
Because we're watching this at the first time. I watched it on mute as well. Cringe.
200. The yeas are 224. The nays are 198, with 2 answering present. The resolution is adopted. Will Representative Green present himself to the will?
Oh, you know how to walk straight? What do you need a cane for?
By its adoption of House Resolution 189, the House has resolved that Representative Al Green be censured, that Representative Al Green forthwith present himself in the well of the House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure, and that Representative Al Green be censured with public reading of this resolution by the Speaker.
They're singing it right now, guys.
Bro.
The House had come to order. The House had come to order.
That's even more than what they did at the State of the Union, baby.
Right.
The House to come to order. Clear the well, please. Clear the well. The House has to continue its business. Just say the House is in recess.
So is that the part where they were talking about?
Pursuant to Clause 12A of Rule 1, the House will stand in recess, subject to the call of the chair.
I actually kind of like that, though, and it's led by Al
Yeah.
Green. You know
It
what? I actually kind of like that because it's led by Al Green, but the people who were there were also the ones who were sitting down when he was put out. But I do like that. he
that
was
part. That part.
Right.
why I said,
Y'all the same
y'all
ones. But it's
like-
okay.
Y'all show up for performance, but when stuff really
When it's go time.
needed
When
to
it's
be
go
televised,
time.
When it gets dicey, bro.
when the
Listen.
revolution was supposed to be televised,
Hello.
y'all was like,
Give me bruh man with the cane over anybody else who sat down. When it go down, I want Al Green on my side when it go down. 'cause
We
he gonna
know.
stand up.
I know he gonna be up there with me. I know. And so, like, at this point, you know, I like what I just saw. It's better than what I thought because I thought, oh my gosh. But it was led by again Al Green with the cane in the air.
I mean, it's fine. It's
It didn't give.
so Al Green led it. Okay, cool. But still, that's not what's going to help us right now. So the rest of those Democrats, you could have really helped him by standing up for him that night. That's what I know you saying, Rebecca. That's what we saying. And it's not a beat up on. Even if it was a beat up on Democrats Day, they've earned it. You know, let's
We
be real.
have to, but
They've
what are we
earned it.
doing? What are we doing when we're not doing it? The fact that they're getting away with skating on things is because we haven't said anything. And I know. Good sis Celeste was in my comments saying that she's overwhelmed as well with what's going on, and nothing's going to change with Democrats. As why are we still blaming them when nothing's going to change? If Democratic constituents are saying this, there is a actual problem. She said that that now she just wants to focus on her family and her friends because it feels like nothing is going to change. And maybe she's just in a place where that's just where her heart is. Democrats, if your constituents are feeling this way, why aren't you making them feel some kind of safe space? Because I can guarantee you all of those people on the right, no matter, we had a whole Democratic president and we still felt the way that we feel today. But the people on the right were fighting all those 4 years saying that was not their president, but they weren't only verbally saying that, they were making sure that they were canvassing, they were planting seeds that were unreal, they were creating Project 2025, they were doing all of the things. And by the time January came, they were ready, and things were already took place, things were already done.
Sister Janice Oliver, God bless you. It's no time for singing. It's time to start swinging. Come on, somebody.
Come on, Janice.
Come on.
Rebecca Scrabble.
Rebecca, you've been in some fights. You've been in some fight with some sisters before.
That's
to grab the hair. That's to grab the hair.
Rebecca.
Because I had to, because my parents were immigrants. That's why.
Because you went to FAMU, girl. That's all it is.
Oh no, I ain't never had to get in no fight.
I was telling my kids the other day the one fight that I used to when I was a teacher, I used to be breaking up fights. My little self out there breaking up fights. The one fight though that I got hurt in, was breaking up a fight between two girls. I broke up that fight and I walked back to my classroom. I'm like, why is my head hurting so bad? And the student said, "Cause she stuck you, Pat, Mr. Dixon."
Ooh.
I don't mess with sisters who fight. I stay out of that. So go ahead, though.
What I was gonna say, I wanted to read this one from Miss V Alex in my chat saying a censure has absolutely no consequence on a representative, and it doesn't. It's just like I said, like a bad mark on your record, but I wear it like a badge, and he will. And this is what I say: when they want to go ahead and adopt the performativeness of Martin Luther King's voice, or or things like that. And that was actually Martin Luther King's. That's him. That was his character. That was all of that. That was his vibe. I mean, a lot of people want to adopt that same thing. So when they're on the mic, I had a dream that, and it don't be working for them. But he's okay to walk with people in the street and really protest. And he wasn't even in no political space. He was an activist. But we have these people who are now Congress people. Because of him, we have Black Congress people today. right? We have a lot of these different things because of the activists that couldn't become those things. And so now we have all the people who are now seated that think that just adopting the vocals, or I'm talking about like the preacher voice, or being the most popular in the room, or what? No, we need y'all to help, fight for some things, or that those videos that y'all could have made could have took. We get more information and feel a little bit more safe with the surprise man with the leg in the air. Every video has something about what's going on in the news. I don't want to see my political leaders utilizing their time for cutesy dances. At least throw up some facts of where we can catch you and what you gonna be doing while the State of the Union address, where we gonna be, how can we be a part of the revolution that will be happening.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I remember.
You were saying so people have an issue with Bernie Sanders this week, and I'm trying to find a link, or David, if you could find it. Last night he had like 4,000 people come out to a rally in Kenosha, I believe, Wisconsin. And then there are Democrats who are like, oh, there are not enough black people in his crowd. And then there are Democrats who are like, well, why is he doing this? Is he running for office? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, y'all, dummies, please hear me very clearly. Every single politician should be doing that. Why aren't you holding a rally? Why aren't you rallying the people? Why aren't you having town halls? Why aren't you talking directly to the people? Why aren't you mobilizing your constituents into action instead of turning around and seeing the one person who's doing this at this level and then criticizing him? It's not that we want to attack Democrats. We just want y'all to go out there and do something. For the love of God, the biggest voices in this fight shouldn't be the people on the internet like us. It shouldn't be, commentators and content creators. It should be the people who have the power to organize and galvanize millions of people across this country. Now, answer me this. Has anybody in the chat room seen another leader go out there and rally thousands of people in this moment? It wasn't a campaign. He wasn't running for office. He's rallying people to say, we got to fight back. Why isn't everybody else doing that?
100%. Shout out to Freddie Maldonado in the chat, wanted me to say hi to my awesome co-host as well. But let's read this one. The only reason I disagree with Bernie is because he voted for Rubio. He ruined his reputation by that one vote. Ooh, y'all, we got to talk about that. I
agree.
Yeah, this is the take. But that reminds me of Gavin Newsom.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't put Bernie on that level, but what I would say is this is what I'm talking about. These Democrats are walking not a fine line. They are walking straight into MAGA land, right in front of our faces, right off the sweat, blood, and tears of that Democratic vote, presenting themselves as very liberal and for the people, but get to sit down with the ops and then say, I understand you. You better get that bipartisan BS out of my face, because while you are supposed to be the next, right? That's what they were trying to make him, the next president of the United States and all of this and that and da-da-da-da. You are showing us that you don't care either. You do not care. Donald Trump said you were not a great representative for your state, especially with the fires and etc. Blamed everything just the other day. And here you are sitting with people, again, who rent penthouses and swing off of Donald Trump's testicles every single day. And you are sitting with them. And now it's not criticize Donald Trump. It's hear the opposite side and say, you know what? Because when has the opposite side? How many times has the opposite side, which is the right? How many times have the ops come and sat with them and sat down and was like, you know what? I can actually say they never did. They gonna stand 10 toes down in something. And if they do happen to say things like, I don't believe people in Palestine should be obliterated, you see them lose their job the next day.
That's right. That's right.
Because you cannot change from the manuscript that is given. You can't when you're on the right. There's one way and one way to be only, and that's full of hate, full of lies, and all white, all right, even if you're black, even if you're immigrant. If you represent MAGA, there is only one way. There's only one way.
This is this right here.
We're gonna get a hit for this, but yeah.
This shows you a lot about what Democrats are willing, some Democrats are willing to do, right? There are Democrats who are absolutely willing to go over there and embrace the lies, to embrace the misinformation, disinformation, and propaganda. For what reason? For their own power. That's what it is, right? So this sitting down and laughing and ha kiki. Charlie Kirk is one of the architects of the destruction of this country that we're living under right now. He's one of the key information nodes. If you take Charlie Kirk out of the equation, we probably would not have Donald Trump, MAGA 2025, right? And so for Gavin Newsom to sit down with him for any reason, I don't care. I don't care. You only sit across these people to fight them. That's it. You don't sit across the table from them to laugh and ha and kiki. All this says to me is that Gavin Newsom wants power more than he wants liberation for anybody. But then again, I gotta contextualize this. Gavin Newsom is also the guy who in California went around to homeless encampments and personally made a spectacle with news cameras tearing down the encampments, homeless people's tents. So when you think about it from that context, if he's willing to do that, then of course he's willing to rub shoulders with evil people like Charlie Kirk.
And you know what's crazy? People will look at this and be like, it's not even like that bad. He still does this and he still does that. Really? Really? Because if this person can do those type of things and turn around and then show himself as the best of the best of the best, and then come back and sit with the very people he said he does not F with, but say things about, because in here, Charlie Kirk, he looks crazy. Charlie Kirk, he looks so different than what he did did he do something different with his hair?
It's the demon coming out of him, and you can only hold it back.
He looks so different. Yeah,
it's like it's grabbing his face and it's pulling.
It's pull it back. Right.
It's so
really
crazy.
Really a demon.
Wow. Yeah. But anywho, you see, when that evil starts taking over, you know, it's crazy. But I say, you know, these people will sit with these people, these ops like Charlie Kirk, and don't flinch and don't challenge them. We saw when and again, we didn't like a lot of things that Kamala Harris did. A lot of things were clarified and checked, but still, I am not somebody who is afraid. And I am not somebody who is going to be afraid of checking Democrats. I have checked Joe Biden and had his stance with when it came to immigration, his first year in office, and particularly his promise to Haitian immigrants that he did not give a damn about. He said, "Hell no, I don't care. I know what I said, but I don't give a damn." Did away with it. Kamala Harris literally telling a sea of immigrants, and I forget where she was, and she said, basically, do not come.
Don't come.
Do not come. Kamala Harris sitting, and mind you, I voted for Kamala Harris. I loved her campaigning. I wanted a Kamala Harris in office, but I still have these judgments. We got to be able to say that one, sis, when she sat there and said that America is not a racist country, and we never got anything as we were outside in 2020 fighting for our lives against police officers because George Floyd was murdered, because there's no Breonna Taylor's walls got justice before she did. She still has yet to get justice. The people who literally murdered her are walking free, right? We were literally getting shot up with rubber bullets for protesting in a time where they were telling us that we had to be in the back of the line when it came to vaccines because COVID-19 was fresh and it was happening. People were furloughed and still out there marching. People were getting threats in their towns for being Black, right? That was supposed to be the Black Revolution. Kamala Harris, who is an HBCU grad and a Black woman whom I absolutely respect as our first Black South Asian vice president ever. Woman vice president ever. And with that being said, her saying all of that and then turning around It's basically saying that America ain't racist, and then turning around and providing, which was necessary, a law to protect Asians from Asian hate because Donald Trump's comments calling the COVID-19 the Chinese flu. So you can recognize that there is a hate crime happening because of racism in America. So those were things I didn't understand. We can't straddle the fence all the time. I trust how much you may be powerful and how much you know, but I do think that, you know, we need politicians and leaders who are not going to ride the fence. And I know my comment section is going to be full with, but not my comment section, but probably your comment section. But they're politicians, but they're this and they're that, and this is what they do. And this is, well, when are we going to stop and start holding their feet to the fire to be something a little bit more sharper, to be something a little bit more representative of what we asked them to be of? Got to.
We put y'all in this position. We need to act like y'all do what y'all said y'all was going to do.
Absolutely. Okay, I don't know if we can play the sound. If you want to, you can. I know that when we played on the Leftist Mafia, people hit us 100 so quick.
Important people show
so
up.
Quick.
Why is it you were able to clean it up for Xi Jinping? But
Oh,
you
that
can't
was
clean
you
it up.
guys.
No,
That was the
hold on.
dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. By the way, you guys weaponized that. I saw that on 25 things. It was almost ridiculous. Yeah, that was. You know what? I will happily revert back to your
Can I have the streets
counterpoint.
as clean as Xi
Weaponized.
Jinping?
In this case, weaponized.
Can I
In
get
this
the-
case,
can I
weaponized.
get the Xi
It
Jinping
was
streets back?
ridiculous. Give me a break.
No, but yeah, Governor,
Give me a
with
break.
all due respect, I
That was-
saw
that
a
was
beautiful
absurd.
picture of San Francisco that
Yeah.
looked like Singapore.
By the way,
and then Xi
San-
Jinping leaves and the Walking Dead come back.
By the way, it was
I-
APAC. You had dozens and dozens of foreign leaders. And California is not San Francisco, but I am the governor of California,
But you-
not the mayor of California,
Well,
not the mayor of San
you
Francisco.
were the mayor, but I just want to understand
No, I
why
was the
is it
mayor
that we were able
back
to clean it up?
20 years ago.
But you have to admit, it's emblematic of something that if enough important people show up, it can get clean. So why not make it clean all the time? Why is it you were able to clean it up for Xi Jinping?
What he's talking about here is really the underlying conversation here is even worse than when I really thought. He's talking about the homelessness. He's talking about cleaning up the homelessness. They're laughing and they're disagreeing on the fact that Charlie Kirk is saying you should get rid of these homelessness encampments all the time. And Governor Newsom is like, well, we cleaned it up that time for a guest that came in, whatever the case may be. This wasn't the clip that I wanted to bring. The clip that I wanted to bring was the one where they were starting to getting along about they found common ground going after trans people. So it's just layers after layers. I'm not really Gavin ain't it for me. I'm sorry.
No, but everyone like he's so hot. He's gonna be the next president because what they do is give us performativeness. They really give it, and we be like, yes, yeah. It's just like when white people do a dance and they be doing like a dance with a little bit of soul, and we be like, invite them to the cookout, invite them to the cookout. Now the cookout is full of cranberries because you didn't know that they just were like. Now we got cranberries in the potato salad.
I hate you.
Which I've actually eaten like a nice chicken salad with some cranberry in it, and it is really
and
good.
pecans. Yeah,
but
they're great.
But you know, now we're gonna have cranberries. We're gonna have a little lightly salted roasted chicken, a one pot. We're gonna have those things at the cookout. Hummus with no sodium at the cookout because of that. Because we really our baseline, our level, our the bar, we pushed it down way, way low. And we're at a time where people can't criticize politicians anymore. People can't do that because now you're saying, oh my God, but they're politicians and this is just what they do. It's just what they do. And they have to have fun too. Like, no, not with our coin. If you're going to take it, if you're going to be out here getting paid off the government dollar, and you better make sure, because of our vote, some people had to literally lose sleep, lose a day of work, all the things just to go vote for y'all behinds. And here you are giving us nothing like Bubba's camera.
up and away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much more people who with these 10 Democrats right here. What we saw this week is that there are Democrats who are absolutely going to fall in line and support what Donald Trump is doing. So it's only right for us to identify them as an enemy, just like MAGA is.
Yeah. And we have to, because we keep letting ops in. Like, why y'all want to stay sleeping with the enemy? Y'all know that, like, it's just literally why you want to keep dating the person that's showing you, like, yeah, you know, we could hang out for a little bit. Then you hanging out doing all the relationship things, and then when they come to say, well, what are we? They like, well, I already told you. I already told you what we are. It's like, no, I don't want to be doing that dance with the Democrats that we voted into office. I voted you into office to be my leader. And when I question you about that, you can't say, well, I already told you. No. Hold their feet to the fire and do not stop. If it is too much for you, yeah, I want people to take a break. If all this stuff is too much for you, I am tapping in to be your voice. Okay? I'll tap in to be your voice. Right? And I will be the one, I guess I'll catch hell from people where there's a Black society where it says we can't talk about Black people that we actually love. Everybody's getting tough love on these next 4 years, because Black history is going to be every single day. It's already every single day for us, but we gonna make it literally every single day because they want to play around and try to remove Black history, all those things. We celebrate Black people every day. Every time I get up, Black history is celebrated because God let me live another day and breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, somebody.
Black history is celebrated. So when we should be able to call out the people that we love the most, our leaders, like our friends and our families, we will do so. We will do so. If it's too much of a task for you, you ain't got to do it. I got you. Tell them to watch this video right here. Send them over this way, because we can't sit here and say, you know what, we don't need to act like that in public. We don't. But meanwhile, while Donald Trump is walking through, doing his little walkthrough right after the State of the Union, and we got homegirl trying to come and televise her revolution in the pink with the sign on the side, and his friend, Donald Trump's goons, grabbed her sign and threw it down on camera. It gave assault. But nobody said a word about it. So if they're able to carry themselves like buffoons, dangerous people on behalf of Donald Trump, and you telling us we can't tell the politicians who's doing they not like us off beat to really get a grip. So let's be for real. Let's start fighting for real, fighting back. You don't got to use your hands. But pull up. Back in the day, the activists that got you seated today, they were the ones willing to die, get hosed down, dragged out of the room. We put y'all in power for those type of situations.
That part.
If it came to it. If it came down to it. So that's all I'm saying. My frustrations with the Democrats really showed this week, particularly from what happened. I like just sitting idly by as being complicit. I know I would have wanted at least everybody be censured for not showing up. I know it's your job to show up as congresswomen and representatives, but if y'all had to do that together and just, go to dinner, go do something else for that time being, then maybe, or sit in the office and come up with other ways that you guys are going to come together for any new meeting about a law or legislation and how y'all going to show up and do, that would have been better. That and televise that would have been better, and have that on social media about what y'all doing. That would have been better.
I want folks to really think about it this way. Because I hope your memories are long enough to remember how MAGA did Joe Biden. And I don't even like Joe Biden like that. But let's be real. MAGA had 100% opposition to Joe Biden across the board, every single policy, every single day, every single nominee. It didn't matter. MAGA did not line up to support Joe Biden, no matter how good the policy was. It didn't matter. Democrats all over the place supporting Donald Trump, all over the place. They're voting in his politicians. They're approving his cabinet picks. They are, censuring Al Green. I mean, we really are dealing with an unorganized, and it's intentionally so, right? I don't want us to get out of this show today thinking that Democrats are just uninformed or ignorant. No. These are very strategic people, which tells me that some of them, like Hakeem Jeffries, I got to question what side they're really on, because if you're not using your power right now to go after Donald Trump the way y'all told us he was a fascist, which he is, But now y'all are just saying we're going to pray to God about it, and then you're going to vote to censure Al Green, and then you're going to support his nominees, Donald Trump's nominees and picks. We'd be fools. All of us who know better would be fools not to view that portion of the Democratic Party as much of a problem as MAGA.
It does. And I don't want, again, people to leave the show thinking that that's the case. David, if you wanted to chime in quickly on this topic, did you want to do that before we change?
Yeah, sort of related. Just that. So I didn't have time to pick up the videos, but this is sort of all a distraction in a way. Like the people are being ignored, point blank, and nothing's going to be done until we actually, even the slightest percentage of us, organize and start to make some noise. More than noise, but you know what I mean. We've seen angry town halls in Republican districts. They may not be Republican voters, but they're still constituents of those officials. And the response has not just been once, it's been at least twice, but I'm pretty sure it started, like they've started to pick it up after they liked what the one congressperson said. And Mike Johnson's even saying it on cable news now, is they're claiming the constituents are paid by George Soros, that they're out-of-towners paid by George Soros to disrupt town halls. Instead of acknowledging concerns of their constituents, they're basically disregarding their constituents. So while Democrats are basically like giving us performative BS, Republicans are just are trying to find ways to push the Trump line while ignoring the people that pay them.
Yeah.
No, this is facts.
So on both sides, we're just getting crap.
I think that. I think that because there were two videos that I actually saw from psychologists who actually broke it down. And once I find it, I'm going to play it probably on next week, or if we do another show on this week. But where they were saying how they are making us really overwhelmed on purpose with what's happening, so that they distract us. I know it sounds like the conspiracy theorists from back in the day. This is a distraction. This is this is actually, they are purposely doing that. When they created Project 2025, they're saying that, keep in mind, the Republicans aren't dumb. They probably got a psychologist in there to add in things or ideas or overwhelm us within the first few days to make us feel like we don't want to, listen to what else is on the news or da-da-da-da. So when we are overwhelmed and when we back up from the cause and all of that, it gives them more room to do. And if the Democrats, some of them who are working hand in hand with the right, that means that we've already lost there on the Democratic side, as far as we lost some of our team members to a bipartisan idea, which is in this day and age right now in 2025. That just means you're siding with hate. You're siding with the devil. In any capacity, you have sided with the devil. And so, we need them to armor themselves a bit more. And that's to be serious and to show us that they're serious. Not only when they show up and they have great words, but when they're analysts and stuff like that, we want to see them literally giving us more, because it can't just be, hey, you saw when they did this. No, we didn't actually, because they're not even focusing on what they were fighting for in that moment. They're not even focusing on giving us the information about what they just fought for in that moment. You see what I'm saying? There has to be more in making their constituents feel like they're in a safe space, especially when it has already been written for us to not feel safe in advance. So before I get out of here, there was something else I really wanted to cover. I don't know if you guys have time. I got my computer here, so I'm working on the side, so I got a little bit of more time. But I wanted to talk about, I don't know where we want to go with this. Let's talk about this first, and then we can just go next real quick. And this will be really quickly. If you can grab, if you have it, I actually have it, and I can drop the link here. Dr. Umar and his daughter. There's this viral video of his daughter, and in the video, here we go. I think you have it, David, because you dropped it.
To me, at least. You sent it to us, yeah.
David was shocked. I have it here, and if you have a better version, I think you might have a better version, David. But here's one of them, where Dr. Umar's daughter, which I didn't know. I knew maybe he was a father, but and I also knew possibly that he I mean, I don't know. I don't know his life. I don't know much about it. But I sent you the video actually that was on Threads. But there is his daughter says that he was deadbeat. And she's not there. He's not around. So here's a video of her actually asking to reach out from, and this is she said that she is the young woman claims that she is Dr. Umar's biological daughter. She said that she has a DNA test to prove it. He just has not been in her life. And this, if you know Dr. Umar, his beliefs and things, the Black family cannot be broken. Marry your Black queen, keep it Black, stay in the life of the your children, make sure you grow, yada yada yada, whole tepery on the side of that. So let's take a listen to what his daughter actually says when she took to, I believe, TikTok with her grievances.
So I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts. Okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how Black kings need to be with Black women, but you're not even in your Black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter, but I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter. Ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are.
Wow.
Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It's unfair. And deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the Black community, right? We all know Dr. Umar reps the Black community or whatever, but you can't rep that if you're not even in your daughter's life. You moving backwards. You're moving backwards. It's not making sense. To the public, you look like this person, but in private, you a whole nother person. And I'm not bashing you. I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life. No graduations, no parties. When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle? Yo, I have a stepdad who has been in my life since a little girl. He has been in my life. And I thank God for him because my biological father couldn't even do that, y'all. My biological father is not even on my birth certificate because when my mom had me, he left. And I do have a DNA test. So yes, I can prove that that's my father. I would never get on here and lie to y'all. That's kind of sick and delusional and crazy. But I'm just making this video because I want to find my sister. And when I reached out to him about giving me her number or if he even had it, I was ignored. So now I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. So if you see this video, sister, please reach out to me because if he's not going to allow us to be in contact, I'll do it myself. I just want to end this video by saying that daughters who have deadbeat fathers should not have to go through this. This is very present in the Black community. And as an activist, I would not think that you would be a deadbeat because you rep the Black community so much. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot be a hypocrite. You can't say do A, but you're doing B. It doesn't make any sense. So y'all already heard my mission for this video. Y'all already heard why I'm making this video. So if she can reach out to me, I would love that. I would love to have a conversation.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. She
Yeah.
just repeats like her dad. She does this thing what she said. It doesn't make sense.
Yes,
It
just like
doesn't
her
make
daddy.
sense, which is very much like, and I'm not going to say Ben's comment on air, but Ben cracks me up. But yes, very much Dr. Umar. She is her. What's so funny is how you may not even know your parent, but the way genes just
comes out.
jump,
The
it's
genes.
like, I'm like, dang, that is his daughter. He can't deny because the face
Yeah.
is there.
The energy
Beautiful
was
young
there.
lady. And
The
it's like
energy.
with that. But let me read you the response that he made. He responded to her on social media and says, and I'll read it to you. Good Garvey Day, as I don't live in the prison of other people's opinions. I have no interest in discussing nor explaining my private life with any of you, as my 15 years of the most relevant and requested scholar, orator,
God.
activist, Pan-Africanist in the world has made it clear to me that the Negro public is only interested in laughs at the expense of other people's misery. Neither the Kunocracy nor the YouTubian struggle streamer. He said neither the
Kunocracy.
nor the YouTubian struggle streamer community couldn't care less about the truth of the situation. He goes on to say, with that being said, please ask that little girl to stand up on business by asking her mother to join in on a three-way conversation and about why her father hasn't been present in her life. I have no problem with this conversation being public, but her mother must be present for that conversation. She needs to keep the same energy and bring her mother to the table. Bring her mother to the table. I am sure the truth will be revealed if all three of us are present together. I have absolutely nothing to hide, and I still have all of my family court paperwork in case any lies are told. Trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer career is so not cool. Hashtag no more lies. Hashtag tell the whole truth. Hashtag Prince of Pan-Africanism. Hashtag most requested scholar.
Who requested?
I don't even know if I want to use my voice because I ain't got much voice left these days. But
So she said, sorry, go ahead, Ben.
no, go ahead, Quinn. Go ahead, because I can say.
I just wanted to update that she's here with Vibe. According to Vibe, she claimed to have successfully connected with her with the other daughter's mother and will be contacting her. What's funny is that towards the end of this video, she actually says that she knows that this girl could be younger than her. She has younger sisters or siblings on her mother's side, and she says that I should be leading my siblings. Like I should be leading this girl who probably is looking for that, and that's where my role is, as a big sister.
Umar is getting ready to run this play. Your mother didn't want me to see you.
Yep.
Okay. When that girl turned 18 4 years ago, her mother couldn't stop you from seeing her. You have 4 years. Let's blame everything on her mother before you do, because that's exactly what you're getting ready to do. Let's blame it all on her. What happened for the last 4 years? Why you couldn't talk? Number one. Number two, why would you insult your daughters as a struggle streamer? Why would you?
That's what you call other people.
Why would you go after her like that if you had any regard for her whatsoever? You know what I'm finding out? It's the same kind of situation, a little different, but the spirit of it's the same with Boosie and his daughter, right? It's different, but still kind of the same thing. Listen, man, black men, if you can't take care of your children, don't have them.
Hello.
If you're not willing to be in that relationship with the woman long enough, even if you're not married with her, if you don't sleep with her. Don't come out here all these years later and then purport to be a representative of the black community, and you didn't take forget about the whole 22 years, Umar. You didn't take the last 4 years to build this relationship with your daughter, and now you're out here attacking your daughter, disregarding her, and then using this to amp yourself up. Nobody cares how requested you are. Your daughter doesn't care. She requested you come see her, and you didn't do it. That's all.
No, this is facts. And what's crazy is, the comment section, because I just knew they were going to be like, oh, wow. Dr. Umar responding. It would have been different if I was like, okay, they just said that the video, even though, whatever, we have a video, everybody is going to say something about it. Oh, what's Dr. Umar going to say? Dr. Umar responded. I read you his response verbatim from his page. And he had a video associated with it. So I can't imagine what he said in there. However, Dr. Umar has a following of people who will follow him off of a cliff.
That's right.
Like MAGA people, like people for Sean King. They don't care what you're doing wrong as long as you are an online presence for them that speaks to everything about them. If you are somebody who says Black men should not pay child support, they will follow every word you say after that. Or like, you know, this man says that Black women and Black men should be together because people are anti, you know, interracial relationships. So they'll stick with what, you know, Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. While it may be funny to me at times, it's like do you believe that yourself, Dr. Umar? However, you know, this idea of keeping the Black family together, like your daughter was saying, how do you keep a Black family together where you don't even know how to have a relationship with her mother? Even if you're not with her, you can still keep that Black family together for her. She knows her mother, she knows her father, she knows her Black family, she knows her unit. You know, you may not have worked out, but here you are preaching to be this kind of a person. So you get to be a father to whatever kids are in your life, but she had to be without you. She even said in the video, are you even going to walk me down the aisle? She has a whole stepdad that she says has raised her and that she loves, but she's longing for the love of her father. Even though she was saying it didn't hurt her, you can tell that she's longing for the love of her father. So the comment section said, so how you looking for your daddy right now at 22? How so you want to get online and say that he hasn't hit you up? Because she dropped the texts at the end. And while she at the end of the video, she dropped a screenshot of the text messages. And the text messages read where basically he was like, if you are Nisa, you know, and Nisa, whatever her name is, and I don't want to misname her, but if you are my daughter, such and such, why are you texting me from and I'm going to make up a area code, a 317 area code. And then why are you texting me from an email? She said, well, that's my iMessage. Here's my phone number. And then he said, well, why is it 217? And she's like, well, this is my number. Well, now why did it come from a 217 to a 316? And he's like, it's me. And she's like, it's me. And I just wanted to reach out to you so I can get to know my little sister or my, you know, my sibling. Can you get me in contact? Not even for her to meet up with him. For real. And he left her on red. So online was going in. And yes, it is diabolical for that. And it's not a way a father should speak. I'm reading some of the comments. Are you going through that, or is that look, David? I don't know, because y'all be. I don't know who's right there. We be helping each other out. What are you talking about?
That wasn't me. That immediate last time.
Okay. But yeah. So on these are great. This is the great comment section right here. They're under his page.
Called his daughter a struggle streamer.
A YouTube. He called us a YouTubing a struggle streamer.
No, but he called his daughter that.
No, I know, and he called us that. Anybody who speaks against the Dr. Umar, he calls our channels YouTubian struggle streaming channels. I believe that he watched the episode that with Olay and friends where we were focused on him, and it was a whole thing there. And I feel like him associating us, people he doesn't like, and then saying with a name, and then calling his daughter that same name.
Diabolical.
Nasty word.
And here you are saying about the Black father and the Black community and this and that, and you can't be an example yourself. This was a perfect time for you to say, you know what, even if it was going to be online or however, you could have said something like, you know what, let me reach out to her. I'd hated that this had to come online. I don't want to bash her mother. Something with decorum. Something. He's always out of pocket, right? See, now this is the one man that we can show the reverse of what we need Democrats to do. This man is always out of pocket.
Always.
He's always out of pocket. This is where we need him to actually show some decorum. You want to talk? You're boasting about you being the best prince of the Pan-African, whatever. You're saying all of this. And you want me to read it? That's why you highlighted it. I'll be right there. But you're saying all of this, and you ain't showing nothing about it. This comment here says, why do children use the internet for attention? We respect Dr. Umar and what he is doing for the Black community. We don't need to hear from this drama. The people underneath that said, agreed, right. spreading his knowledge, and expertise. He is a leader, and the fact that he's building a school is a big deal.
He's been in the school for a
we
decade.
never seen the school.
That school ain't going nowhere. Ain't
We
coming nowhere.
never seen the school. He's people that lead people off the cliff. And that's why I say it's about people like Sean King. We never see the results of the things that they preach about online. They'll say they're going to do this, they're going to do this. You never see it. Y'all saying that this is the king, and y'all not hearing this little girl. Her father is literally denouncing her in front of the world and said, bring it to the table and we will be at the table. And he probably might put it on the internet, and I will denounce you again, but I will tell you why I denounced you and your mama, but I'm gonna do it for everybody here to find out why I ain't want you or your mama. That is hurtful. When she said, I know you don't want me, but she still even asked, like, will you walk me down the aisle? But I do have a stepfather who raised me, but you can hear the pain. And when she's jumping from this and jumping from that, and she said, I just want a conversation for you to tell me what my little sister is. And it was like, no, you don't, sis. You really want a relationship with your dad. And it sucks that you came to the internet. That's a nasty place that will rip you apart, that will tell you your pain there's no purpose there. You are a attention seeker. All of that. And Dr. Umar is our God. All praise be to Dr. Umar, the Pan-African prince, all of that. When there's a child who is hurting, 22 is not a grown woman. That is a baby. And you had her separated from another child, her own sibling. You are on the internet where she sees you every day. And this was the first time that we've ever heard of her say anything against your name. And she's probably been feeling like this every time you pop up. That's my dad. That's my dad. Anywho, so the same way to Boosie's daughter, I hope that she gets her internet family to wrap their arms around her in this time, because people are going to target her. People are going to be very nasty to her. Her response that she gave to it, it gave like, she's hurt. I know she tried to come on there and be like, oh, y'all want to talk about it? Didn't give that. Like she tried to do, and I'm like, baby, back up. The internet is a wild, crazy place.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, this man unleashed his people on you without batting an eye.
On his own daughter.
His flesh and blood, which he's so talking about. Oh, when we put out seeds and da-da-da-da-da, but this is your own. And you sick to millions of people on her.
And instead of one thing Black folks is we forgiven. We will forgive you. Instead of saying, all he had to say was, sweetie, I'm about to hit you up right now. Boom. That would have been it. That would have been it. But no, he has to appease his ego. His ego is more important than his daughter.
That's what I was just about to say, Ben. He had to soothe his ego and try to clap back so nobody else thinks he a punk. And that he's not a strong Black man. So he had to clap back.
But this is your daughter. Listen, man, one thing I've learned over the last, I would say 3 years in particular, because God had to knock me down from my high ego horse, is that there are some people that you are required to take down for, even if you feel offended, even if you feel like they did you wrong. I am not going to unleash my ego on my children. If they're wrong, I'm going to correct them. Don't mean I ain't going to raise my voice. Ain't going to mean I'm going to get them right. But I'm not going to take my child. What did my daughter say the other week? And I said, oh. She was like, Dad, but you cut me off. You didn't let me finish. And she was so right. It hurt my little ego. And I said, I had to breathe. I said, I got to empower my Black woman, my Black child right here. I got to build her up. I had to eat that because she was right. If you can't eat stuff when somebody is right, you're not prepared to be nobody's leader, man. Especially your daughter.
Amen.
Your whole daughter. You're not prepared to be somebody's father.
Hello.
You walk around here preaching that you want to do the Black community and the Black this and the Black, and no way. You're not being a father to this girl. And she had to come to the internet and she didn't come. She came in peace. And she had the right to, Ben, what is the key?
I just put it on the screen. Don't take it down there. He says shrugs. Terrible people be having sex too, y'all.
This is true. This is true.
Try to
Shade
have the
Dragon.
most of it. Look.
Isn't Shade Dragon our good sis from over there beyond the waters in Australia?
No, Shade is. I forgot where Shade was from. Shade, yeah, it's not from the water. He's thinking of from Australia. David, you know who we talking about? David from Australia.
Oh, Shade is
Drew, Drew Dragon.
Drew
Dragon.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
But
It's
they're
a
right
long
now.
time.
I mean, they made me. I had to slow down and think. I said, well, if you got to be a good person to have children, then that means you're gonna have to be a good person to have sex, because it's just ain't no way to stop that.
Yeah,
phenomenon.
it's true. The evil people have sex too, and then they produce children that need love, and they can't give it to them. Some of them change their life after kids, some of them don't. And Dr. Umar began to turn into this person because online fame gave him this, and he'll sit there and tell us all day, white people. White people, white people, they are the ones that literally choose me to look after their children. The Pan-African king, the Pan-African prince. Okay, I know that it's just a whole bunch of BS that he was saying. And it's like, well, I haven't seen any white person come forward and say, Dr. Umar talks to my child. And because of his expertise as a psychologist,
right?
He has gotten my son to do what? When you're so focused online, tearing down communities, swearing up and down that you're this and you're that. You said that you weren't going to vote for Donald Trump and turned around and said Donald Trump is the chosen one. You are a paid actor. You are a paid actor.
And the fact that here's the other thing, folks. You don't self-appoint yourself the leader of the Black community. You just you don't. You either earn that and other people call you that, or you just sit down somewhere. The number of speaking engagements that you get does not qualify you to be the leader of the Black community, especially when you don't have the capacity to show some magnanimity to your own Black daughter, Umar. Sit down somewhere, man.
Well, that's a Dr. Umar tidbit. It sucks that your dad is happy. It's unfortunate that your dad is Dr. Umar. It's unfortunate that your dad is the leader of the Hotep community. Because you're a young woman, a young Black woman, and you're speaking out. And sis, no. I pray that you get the love. I know that you got the love that you need and you're grateful for it. You talk about your mom in a great way and your stepfather in a great way. You honor him, but there is a longing for, I don't know. A lot of people long for that relationship or something, or to be noticed or to be thought of. Like, does my biological dad think of me at any point or whatever? I don't know what that feels like, but I could not imagine for her to go 22 years and then the internet comes along. And, she gets to be on the internet. She's a young girl. So she gets to be on the internet finally. And her dad is the biggest, most talked about person, probably retweeted by her friends and family and all that, or other, extended family, all these things. And here she is, and she can't even connect with him the way that he connects with his people in his chat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it really sucks. But to people looking for her in the chat, I think that if you go to that Vibe article about her and her father, and I think that her information will be in there because I don't know it verbatim, but on TikTok, I think she's on TikTok. Lastly, I just wanted to throw right in there, RIP to Angie Stone, and I believe the guitarist Tony as well, and
Dwayne
the woman
Wiggins.
that inspired me to be a journalist, even though she was an investigator. And that was
Angie Stone.
Nicole.
Oh,
Angie Stone died, Ben,
in a car
accident.
My God.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not going to talk about the conspiracy theories already coming out.
Ben, remember the woman that you had hired for the North Star at that time, who worked here as a journalist? And here, what's her name?
You got me on that some years ago.
Well, I follow her, and she actually was on the news as an old friend of Angie Stone, and she said that Angie had not initially passed away from the overturning of the vehicle.
Wow.
She was asking for somebody to help her get out the car, and at that moment, it was hit then by the semi truck. and then that's how she ended up passing away.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I know that detail is crazy, but the only reason I'm giving it to you guys, if I remembered her name, I will go to her page so you guys can see her saying it on the news, is because she actually said it to the news.
Are you talking about the poet?
No, the woman, the chocolate woman who was a journalist, and you said that we were similar. She was a former journalist at WSB, and she was going to be working at the North Star.
I did not know Angie passed away. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. And you named a couple other people. They were they in the car with her?
I forget from Tony. He ended up passing away as well.
Dwayne Wiggins, died from complications of cancer that he had.
And if you guys are millennials and you remember the Nickelodeon Orange tapes, or you read the book, Harriet the Spy, Michelle, I don't want to say her last name right because I always mess it up, but Michelle Trachtenberg, she passed away. And I believe that was from illness as well. And
also Roy Ayers as well too.
Roy Ayers. Yes, I heard about that as well. Yeah. And that's all been in the week of this past week.
All this 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
All in 1 week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, yeah. And Angie Stone had just came from performing in Alabama. And she was supposed to go out and I believe perform at the HBCU events for sports or something like that. I forget the name of the events, but she was going to go perform there. And she never made it the next day. Yeah. So sorry to bring that. I didn't want to end on that note either. Whew, but I know we gave you guys a lot on this episode. If you got anything at all, it's to be able to hold people accountable, no matter who they are in power, to hold them accountable. You have that right to hold them accountable if they're doing something wrong. And in that, honor your loved ones right now because life is short. Don't let Republicans take away your joy. Don't let Democrats take away your joy. Don't let your beady head ex call your phone to take away your joy or your edgeless ex call your phone to take away your joy. Block them now. Right now, as I'm giving you 5 seconds, head over to your phone, click that name that you probably renamed to ugly or X and delete it right now. Block it. Moving forward, you don't need with all the things that are going on in the world. We don't need those type of vibes. Okay. We don't. Oh, you got somebody that you got to block, David?
No, he was responding to our as me saying I'll read the super chats. He was responding to that. You silly.
Okay, well, we got 7 super chats. Let's go ahead and get them read, and we will be out the door.
All right. First one, Brian Rodriguez says, "Good afternoon. If you could give your opinion on Newsom hosting Charlie Kirk and Stephen A. Smith giving a platform to Candace Owens, man."
Stephen A. Smith. Hey, the only thing I gotta say about Stephen A. Smith is that he don't want it with LeBron James. Y'all see LeBron?
Bro.
LeBron getting the man.
No, what happened?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. During what was it? At one of the games, I think after the game or before the game or during halftime, he walked to Stephen A. Smith and say, "Look, man, keep my son name out your mouth." Probably add some more words in between.
Y'all don't got a clip about that? I want to see it in live action, or we might get pulled because
you got it's somebody's cell phone video.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what Stephen A. Smith did?
Can you send that to me?
He said, "Okay, boss. Okay, boss." Then he got on the internet the next day and said, "I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this first take."
He did.
And did he talk about it at first take?
I don't know if he's done it yet. I think it's supposed to, either he did it this morning or something, but this was like last night, right?
I think so. I think he did drop something explaining it but it's been a lot of AI videos going around too. So it's like, okay, it's hard to distinguish what's real and what's not. But I think he did get on the air and say something this morning. Stephen A. Smith did. So I'm ready for LeBron. No, LeBron, he probably won't say anything. But no, he right. Keep my son name out your mouth. Champ, we've already talked about this before. Next time, I'm just going to knock you out. That's my child. I don't play about my kids.
That part.
But we can get the video back for you. All right. Chris the Doll says, Chris the Doll, I love that. Dems have never been perfect, but Citizens United catapulted us into this mess of billionaire money. G Wick 358. Happy Women's Day, sisters. Happy Women's Day, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, Black and Legendary, wearing a shirt
Black-
that I did get from Target last year. Got this shirt from Target on last year, and all the shirts are. I know some of y'all ain't shopping at Target, but the ones who still are, y'all better go get them shirts. They in the sale. They in the sale area. For probably about $2.99.
In the sale area. Okay. All right. Ginger Green, thank you. Says sending you love and support. Left is best. Omega Star, hi fellow peeps, happy Saturday and happy Women's History Month. I appreciate Omega Star. Charlie, what's going on? Charlie sent the super sticker to us. Blue Knight also sent the super sticker, and Charlie also sent us a TikTok video. I'm like, can you pull that, David? I don't know if.
Oh, that's her. No.
Oh,
it's her. It's the
yeah. That's
daughter.
Dr. Umar's daughter's TikTok account.
Yeah. So did you read all the ones? Because I did do a
yes.
goal. Yeah, I did a goal thing, and where I was like, if I get enough of the super chats, I will drop a video that I already made on tomorrow, but I'm dropping it anyway. So thank you guys. But I'll read these from Chris Nadal. Dims have never been perfect, but Citizens United catapulted us into this mess of billionaire money. G Wick 358 said, happy Women's Day, sisters. You read that one. Ginger Green, you read that one. Omega Star, I believe you read that one. Charlie's Blue Knights, because those is going to me. Charlie again.
Yeah.
And Andrew Sakpa said from Paris, using my little Creole knowledge here, and peace and blessings to you all. Rebecca, do you have a memberships program? The memberships program is coming up. Andrew, thank you for checking in all the way from Paris. What?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Listen, we international.
Internationally known on
They be trying to play us.
Say toi.
Listen, we all around the world, baby. We all around the world.
So act like y'all know.
Well, let's watch this before we go into our own worlds. But let's see. This is the exchange last night from LeBron and Stephen A. Smith.
Look at him nod his head, and then he sat down. Sit down, Stephen A.
No, go back.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
Yeah, Brum was ready to get in that. Yeah.
I'll take a charge. Pun intended.
Ooh, was his son next to him?
Huh?
Did his son walk away with him?
No.
Is that
No,
his
no,
son
no.
right there behind him?
No,
that-
that's not him.
No. I don't think that's him. No.
Well, whatever. I don't even know how his son looks. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's diabolical that this is where we have to go with it now, because Stephen A. Smith has gone full MAGA, in my opinion, too, as far as for the sports world.
He has.
He's gone full rogue. He's gone full hate. He's gone full, like, absolutely. I get none. So Ben, I know bad people don't get, like, you said even bad people get some. I don't think Stephen A. Smith gets any. Honestly, this is my I don't think he gets any. The way he complains about black women all the time on his platform is ridiculous. And the way black men are having to come at him and set him straight in the middle of their jobs, it's crazy business. So Stephen A. Smith may deserve this. It's embarrassing, but I know that whatever he said today, there's going to be a slew of people who are still, he knows that the hate is going to garner more views for him. He's what is he, a New Yorker? He went to the HBCU Winston. Nobody know that school.
Right.
Nobody know that school.
Come on, it's the HBCU though.
No, shout out to HBCU. Shout out to HBCU. I'll play it. But no, seriously. Yeah, let's not be Stephen A. Smith, because you will F around and find out. It's going to come back to your front door. And again, this is accountability on full display. So we holding people accountable on today and tomorrow and the next. Okay.
Amen.
All right. So thank you guys for your super chats. All of our information to be able to give to us is right on the screen. Cash App, Becca's Voice, DKG87. That is our producer. All the PayPal information, Venmo, and Bubba, what was it?
Oh, Granny Drawers.
We gotta get a new name, baby. We got.
Oh, actually, I might be able to get a new Cash App now because I got a new tablet. So hopefully that'll work out for me. But I can't put
Amen.
Cash App on my device at all. It like marked my
banned
whole
you, bro?
like IP address, dude. And I think it's because I was receiving tips. But everybody that I've heard been having a lot of issues with Cash App lately. So yeah.
Okay, may God restore it for you so we can get out of the
Blessed
land
Jesus. Hello.
of the drawers
Granny
of
the Granny Drawers. you know.
Okay.
My mama's
So-
Cash App.
Why would you name her Cash App that?
I didn't name her anything. Gwen did that herself.
Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Mean it. I'll see you guys on next Saturday. Y'all go and behave now. Bye.
Deuces, love y'all.
Work that we're doing here is not going to stop when it comes to these type of discussions. It's going to be for us and by us here on this platform when the media is telling us to look the other way. Your support is what helps us move forward. Join patreon.com/like it or not. Help us grow.
Like it or not, y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
It's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Like it or not. Rebecca Azor is in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, or real life ish. I live in life in the ATL.